I had one day off. One. And somehow there was an emergency. It's fine. So, day started off, Wednesday. Started off okay, right? Everything was cool. Did 2 loads of laundry. And then I decided to bleach my hair. Everything was fine. I was toning. Everything was fine. And then my father fell out of bed, which doesn't sound like a lot, but my father's 84 years old. So, you know, he fell out of bed. He screamed. We go running, right? I can't get him up. My mom definitely can't get him up. He weighs 30 pounds more than I do, so I can't pick him up. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. So, call the ambulance, firefighters, EMS show up, everybody. They pick him up, put him in the gurney, take him to the emergency room to get an x-ray. Sometime or another, I had a scratch. It's not really there anymore, but I had a band-aid on it till yesterday. No, till this morning before I took my shower. Anyway, that's not the worst part. Get off, get off, get off. The worst part, at least for me, the worst part for me was that I had to put a deep conditioning mask on my hair. And so I had my hair slicked with conditioner and covered in a shower cap. So my mom goes up there with him. And then we're going to go back to the shower cap thing, right? It's supposed to be on for 30 minutes, according to the little package directions. So it's been about, I don't know, 10. Now, I know it was basically my fault for doing this while he's there, but I honestly thought I would have time to do this and rinse it off. Silly me. So my mom texted me and asked me to bring him the walker. He's got a fracture in his hip, which, you know, is not great, but it's not horrible. So he's got a fractured hip. She asked me to bring the walker up to the hospital to see if he could use it to get out of bed and get from, you know, point A to point B in the house. He's got a mobility scooter for when he's outside. So, all right, cool. So, I want to remind you I've got a shower cap on my head. Now, I could rinse it out and then waste the conditioning treatment, which my hair so desperately needs, because I literally just bleached the shit out of it. It needs another go round because it's not white, but that's okay. Or you could, I found my bonnet, right? I don't know where it is now, but I found it. It's satin. So I have conditioner on my hair and a satin bonnet, and that sounds horrible. I don't want to do that. So I take a cotton scarf and I wrap it around my head like a bonnet. And I go to the hospital with this fucking walker. He can't use it. I mean, he can kind of use it, but he can only put weight on one leg. And needless to say, it was a crashing failure. He was not going to do that. I'm trying to stay on task. I really am. I don't have much time. And I forgot my fucking watch. I got like 5 minutes. So, Yes. So keep in mind, we're at the emergency room, middle of the night. This is my only day off. I want to remind you, I'm not mad at my dad for doing this on my day off. It's not like he intentionally broke his hip on my one fucking day off. It's just the way that apparently the universe works, because I told the universe, no, I'm sorry. I didn't tell the universe. That was my fault. I told my coworkers to not perceive me. I told my coworkers not to perceive me, and they did not. Nobody from work bothered me on my day off. I just should have been clear. So, anyway. He was not able to use the walker. It was too high, and the bed was too high, and all I could think is their bed's taller than this bed. So, it's really not looking good. Right. Anyway, so, hospital, emergency room, we have a room, right? And everything is not great. I mean, it could be worse, but it's not great, right? So we're sitting there, and he's wanting to go home, which, you know, I get, but also broken hip, and their bed's higher than the hospital bed, and he's saying it's too high, and then the walker's too high, which he's never used this walker. He's taller than me by a couple inches, but this was my walker. I mean, technically it was his walker, but he's never used it. And he got a mobility scooter. I used it when I had a broken hip. So this is that walker. And he says it's too high, and he wants to see if he could just sit on it and scoot around, which this walker is not really meant for that. It does have a seat, but it's not really meant for that. And so he gets on there, and if he's sitting in it, he can't reach with his unbroken side to scoot himself around. Also, it doesn't swivel. It just goes back and forth. The turning is not great. But he wouldn't really know that because he's never really fucking used it. So then he wants me to bring him his other scooter, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna bring you your scooter. We gotta talk to the doctor. So he wants to go home. We want him to go home, but we don't want him to go home because you have a broken fucking hip, man, and we don't want you falling out of bed. I work a lot. Granted, I don't work as a lot as I used to, but I still work a lot, okay? And my mom weighs like 100 pounds soaking wet. She is not going to be able to pick him up if he falls again. So if he falls again, we just have to call the ambulance and the firefighters and have to come back out and take him back to the hospital. It's a lot of trauma that he doesn't need to go in because, you know, he's 84 years old. So at 3 o'clock, it's like 2:15. 2:15, they're like, hey, we got him a room. We're going to keep him overnight. The orthopedic surgeon's going to see him in the morning. We're like, okay. Awesome. So we leave. I still have conditioner and a shower cap on my head. It's fine. I look ridiculous, but it's fine. So, like I said, it's 2:15-ish. Walk my mom to her car. I go to my car, and then I'm like, hey, we're in the elevator. And I'm like, hey, do you want... I was kind of wanting a taco. I mean, I kind of want a burrito. And she's like, oh, will you get me a taco? Yeah. She's like, are they open? I said, Taco Bell's open till 3. So I got that. And then I went to sleep, and then my cat woke me up at 5 a.m. And I finally got to wash the conditioner out of my hair at 3:30 in the morning. And at this point, I need a day off for my day off. All right. I'll put my eyeliner. I'm going to go to work. I love you. I'm going to go. Bye.